So I think of myself as both an artist and a scholar. I've always been really interested in the way that art plays a role in the life of faith, more broadly. And I think that the ISM serves as a really unique time of preparation for pursuing that question in the future, in a couple ways. The first is that the ISM offers a really unique blend of critical reflection and praxis or practice. At a research university like Yale, there's obviously really wide-ranging opportunities. And I've gotten to spend significant time with Christian Wyman workshopping my own poems. Christian Wyman, of course, being the editor of Poetry magazine for 10 years and really at the forefront of contemporary American poetry. But at the same time, I'm taking classes in Yale's English department where we get to tackle the theory, the metacriticism, the post-critique, really all of the recent developments in the field with faculty members who are developing this field as we speak in real time. In Chris Wyman's class this fall, we talked briefly about a 20th century Polish poet named Anna Kamieńska, who asks us in her journals to make our lives our primary art forms, or our primary medium, if you will. And I think that the ISM serves as a really unique place to explore not just thinking through, but working towards the practice of an artful life, of turning your life into the artwork that you want to be most proud of. And I think the second distinctive of the ISM for me is getting to do this work in the context of a divinity school. So for me, that means exploring the ways that my work, both my study and also the practice of my art, can contribute to the ongoing life of faith communities, of my own faith community. I'll be leaving the ISM with friends who are poets and playwrights, or preachers, priests, and a track record of collaboration. So that extends really beyond academic formation, which of course it is, to professional formation in a broad sense. And I think that's true for anyone who's interested in the lived and embodied practice of religion and the arts in contemporary faith communities. I think the ISM is forming me to be a more careful and attentive listener as well. Working with many very talented people outside my own discipline and outside my own expertise is an exercise in humility, to be sure. And I'm learning all the time just how much I don't know. And I think that that humility, if you let it, can extend beyond the academic life to affect the spiritual life as well. I'm more conscious all the time of the ways that we're dependent upon our communities and the people around us for the insights that we do have. It reminds me actually of the 20th century French philosopher and activist Simone Weil, who says that cultivating the virtue of attention is actually the highest or the best gift that the scholarly life can give us, because it will bear fruit later in compassion and prayer. So I think I'm trying to let the ISM form me in that way in particular, to let my intellectual work become something like a laboratory of prayer, to let my academic labor become spiritual formation. So the ISM does not have to be just a dry or an academic place. It's a really unique context where you can bring your schoolwork into chapel and let the intellectual formation become spiritual formation as well.